Hello aqua friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole and today I have this adorable Father's Day card that we are going to make. So how I went about doing this was grabbing clip art from a free reference photo site like Pixabay or Unsplash. I will include this clip art in the description below. And I'm going to walk you through this cute little fish. This is a bass, and I just looked up pictures of a bass to get an idea of what kind of colors that I wanted to use, but really you could use whichever colors you'd like. I am going to work this painting in one layer, and I'll walk you through what I did here. So we're going to wet the whole fish, and I have some different colors of green that I'm working with. My lightest green is going to be the Green Gold by Daniel Smith. I also have Hooker's Green, Shadow Green, and a tiny bit of neutral tints. So as you can see, I'm working the lightest color, the Green Gold, and that's pretty much going to go over the whole fish. So this is easy, guys. This is like coloring, okay? We're just adding the pigment within our sketching lines. Now I'm going to increase the pigment in some of the areas that are brighter on the fish. So look at how sweet this is. Now to increase the pigment, just use less water. The fish is still wet, and while he's still wet is when we're going to bring in our darker colors. And so I'm just tapping in these darker colors. This is the beautiful Hooker's Green. It's a gorgeous green. And I'm adding that to the tips of his fins and that stripe down his body. And he's just so darn cute, you guys. Super easy, super easy. So going around his cute little fins. And then you're just going to pull that brush when you're working on some of the scales and the fins to get that texture. Going even darker with my Shadow Green. And then drawing in the lines of the scales with these darker colors. I am using black silver brushes. I am using a size 4 and a size 6 for this project. So where you need the contrast, where you want to have some things stand out is where you're going to put your darker colors. So getting his eye in there, and with my darkest Shadow Green and neutral tint, I'm getting in those scales and along his fins. So this is very fast. I'm not waiting for the paper to dry. It's drying as I'm painting. And so then my brush strokes are going to be more defined. So getting his mouth in, putting in some details around his mouth and the gills. Getting the pupil in. Now I'm going to make a darker stripe, kind of outlines the fish and gives it more a 3-dimension. So I came in with my Hooker's Green and I'm just going to blend that out with some water. So you see we have a nice gradation there. And while it's still wet, coming in with those darker colors just gives him a little pop, a little bit more dimension, putting in his gills. And pretty much that is it for the fish. Super simple. And for representing the water, I thought I would do a few blobs of blue. I got some cerulean blue here, and I'm just kind of sprinkling it on. I don't want to get it too much on the fish, so I'm trying to cover him up while I'm splattering some of these blue marks. So this is kind of fun, a whimsical part of the design. You don't have to put this in if you want a nice clean image. I just thought it looked kind of fun, like he's splashing out of the water. And sign your little painting, and this is the top part of our card. So I have a cardstock that I thought was a nice color that would go well, and I also made the same size for my message inside the card. And I have some cute Happy Father's Day stamps. I have a scrap piece of paper here, some black ink. I'm going to stamp out my Happy Father's Day. And I'm also going to stamp out some cute little things to put inside. Look at how cute this tie is. This tie is adorable. So I have some fun plans for that. So I thought it would be cool to bring in the green from the fish and outline my little message here with the green, and it will really pop against the Father's Day card. So that's what I'm doing here, just using a marker to outline my message. Now, I like to use double-sided tape versus glue, but you could use whatever you like. Just has a really nice clean finish and it's not messy. So I am eyeballing that and sticking it on my cardstock. Now you can play with the message and see where you would like to put the message. See where it would look the best, and that's what I'm doing here. I also have these double-sided stickers that are foam stickers, so it gives them a little pop, a little 3-dimension. I thought was cute. So that's it for the front. We're going to stick on our messages for the inside of our card. I'm moving things around and seeing where I would like to put things. To bring in that green color that we used, I am using some sap green and coloring the tie the same color. So this is just like when we were kids and we're working on a coloring page. It's that simple. I am using a number 4 Black Silver series. They're fantastic brushes. They hold a lot of paint. So my plan is to fussy cut around the tie and around this mustache so that I could just attach them to the inside of the card like this. This is like super cute. Isn't this adorable? And then you still have plenty of room to put your message for your dad. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and to my lovely daddy. Happy Father's Day. If you enjoyed today's tutorial and if you got value out of this video, then please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out on YouTube. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week.